of mine gospel program, and we went to this beautiful restaurant. I said, that's something to have when I get back to San Francisco, a restaurant, you know. And one day I was coming down Hayes Street and I saw this restaurant with the lease sign.
Yes.
And partner and I, we got that restaurant. And that's where Powell's Soul Food started off on Hayes and Octavia. But I needed that as something to fall back on, but I was still at the Emporium. He ran it until my brother came out.
Right.
And I was still at the Emporium until I was able to be the head of the restaurant, because I was also traveling. I had a gospel group.
Oh, and let's talk about the gospel group. May we?
Sure.
Okay. The gospel group and traveling, I was reading some of your biography, and you organized and founded a group called Emmit Powell and the Gospel Elites.
That's right.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, at the time I had a radio show and I had a TV show. I was doing Channel 6 at that time. Then I went to Channel 20 at a live TV show.
Okay.
Having a live show, you know, you need someone to rely on when your guest called and said, I can't make it.
Right.
So I said, I need an anchor group. So
yeah.
I got a gospel group of 5 female and 1 male. And I started off as an anchor group. Well, the group was so successful because they were all lead singers. They were so successful, we decided to record. So I first recorded, sent it off to Arista Records. They called me, said, we want you to record.
Wonderful.
And that's where the recording started with my group. And now we've done 10 recordings. I've been nominated for 3 Grammys. Didn't win them, but was nominated.
But still, you were nominated.
And travel and sang.
Now, traveling. A lot of us don't travel enough in the pursuit of happiness and meaningful employment and living our dreams. And as you proceed to live your dreams, this is what I see. I see that you had a dream and that you're taking it step by step. Now, when you had the foresight, let me just say, foresight is so critical, and having a plan. You had a plan A and a plan B. Please, everyone, this is why so many people are suffering in this economy. Well, you have plan A, plan B. If you need a C, a D, E, however many you need.
Right.
Because you said something earlier, and you said, you are your own limitation.
That's right.
I mean, you are your own limitation. What did you mean by that?
Well, I mean, you can go as far as you want to go. The blame game is over now.
All right.
But we came through that struggle. But if you've got the foresight, if you've got the desire to move forward, and not in a ruthless way, but
yes,
in a compassionate way,
yes,
but have a desire and have a dream to make something of yourself.
Yes.
And I wanted to be on my own business. I wanted to own my own home and all
right,
that. And I
right.
that.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that. A person, each and every one of us, and we should have, that is a healthy desire to want to make something of yourself, to want to be successful, to purchase your own home. And there are a lot of people in our population that don't feel that that can happen for them. Well, because God is in control.
That's right.
It does not matter how things appear. Just remember your prayers. Hit those knees and stay in touch. And God will control things and make your life better. And Emmit is a perfect example of that. One can do whatever they want to do. If you don't have the profession you want, go back to school. Or talk to someone. If I want to become a restaurateur or an ambassador of the gospel, then who would I talk to? I would talk to Mr. Powell. So find a role model. Find someone that you can emulate. Now, Mr. Emmit, you mentioned that you and the Gospel Elites traveled, and you mentioned Paris and Rome, and what? Tell us some of the places.
My first tour, we had just finished doing a movie scene with Gene Hackman, Class Action, taken in San Francisco.
Okay.
And right after that, we went to Rome and Italy, and 14 concerts. That was our first tour in '89.
Okay.
And from there, over '89 to 2001, we have traveled all over Rome, all over Italy,
Wow.
France, Germany, Switzerland, Denmark, Holland, and Australia, singing in some of the greatest opera house and theaters and cathedrals in the world.
You have truly been blessed.
And we had the opportunity to sing it for in St. Peter's Square for not this Pope but the other Pope.
Is that
Yes,
right? Oh my goodness! I have one question. Mm-hmm. Were you born with this beautiful voice? Someone said that Willie Brown said listening to you was like having you in their living room. Were you born with this voice? I mean, did you?
No, I don't know. It's nothing that I acquired. It's just me.
Yes.
I didn't practice having it. And I could get in line in a bank or a restaurant or supermarket. If I say something, people look around. Aren't you Emmit Powell?
Yes.
Yeah. Aren't you on radio?
Yes.
I do have a TV show too. So.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, when does your television show air?
My show every Sunday morning from 8 to 8:30.
Perfect time.
And it's worldwide, Comcast and Access. Yeah.
Good.
Excellent time because I'm on radio at the same time. So I'll refer the people that I'm going on TV. Check out the TV show.
That's right. And also come and get some soul food. You know we like soul food on Sundays, especially. Actually Monday through Sunday.
Well, there's not too many Afro-Americans. There's not too many soul food restaurants left.
No, there aren't any other than yours.
They're not.
In San Francisco, that's inequality.
And we need to support our Afro-American business.
Yes, we do.
Patronize our own business, but we welcome others as well.
That's right. And, speaking of patronizing our own businesses, the cornbread, the oxtails, the rice and beans, the greens. I mean, I just, and then I saw desserts there. I said, now, wait a minute. I'll say that for another trip. But the food and what I really enjoyed is everything was so, well, it's the way you operate. Your operation has always been clean. You can look in the kitchen at any time. Everything has been just absolutely wonderful, very neat, very professional. And I'm glad to see that you're teaching your nephew the business because truly he could not do that without you. The business will not be successful without your years of experience, and you have that, your restaurateur. So, let's talk about, while we may, the restaurant at 5251 3rd Street at Underwood. That's located in Bayview.
First time in the Bayview.
That's right. And we are so glad that you're in the Bayview. Actually, the Bayview is the last black community of any consequence in San Francisco, and I personally, as a community broker, am personally have organized a group of people, and they're brokers and realtors, and we're working on preventing gentrification. So that, because we always need our identity as blacks or people of African descent, and in whatever city we've been in. Well, right now the Bayview is the last stop, and we were all so delighted. There's a large group of us. There's ABU, there's Double Rock, there's Providence Baptist Church, etc. All of us are delighted to have you back and to have you in the community. And you're a member. You're one of us now, because we were coming over there to see you in Fillmore, and we're not going to even go there. We're going to talk about what happened in Fillmore that's another show. That's a whole nother show, y'all. Yeah, that's.
I was just thinking,
please.
From that, I lost everything that I had.
Really?
From the business, the home, and everything. But I want to leave this message to young people or anybody. Don't let your adversities in life hold you down.
Don't let your adversities in life break it down.
You got to be anchored in God. You got to have a faith. You got to keep that faith, whatever you do. Because they put you down or knock you down, you do not have to stay there.
Come on.
And I don't mean to preach to you.
No, you preach. My brother, we need to hear it. It needs to be said. I've been fortunate to have been raised by a God-fearing family, and just had grandma with me. I was able to, I cannot sing. I speak relatively well, but I cannot sing. And when my mother was passing, I wanted to sing Precious Lord to her because that was her favorite song. And